I'm kidding you.
Smart
You're
man.
dead right. I talk about this PhDs here. I was the oldest guy in the 9th grade. I mean, and I heard words tonight I've never heard before. And I've got 3. I've got to have 3 because Amby said I was going to do this. The first one is a very simple poem. It's a wonderful poem, since I'm simple. It's called The Smoker's Lament. Anybody here ever smoked? No, I took care of this bunch. Tobacco planted from a seed grows into a weed. Yet it is something some people think they really need. It costs a fortune to buy, to say the least. Yes, oh yes, it becomes an unforgiving beast. Now that I've said all these things I should, bless my heart, I'll quit if I could. So I won't just try, but will quit this very day. You see, if I don't, the smoking will surely speed up my passing away. Now, if you please, these final words you need, always remember, tobacco is a filthy weed. It robs your pockets, stains your clothes, and makes a chimney of your nose. Thank you very much. I'm a cowboy by trade. I spent 40 years in the oil field with a small oil company. And I married a wonderful lady. She's going to tell me about all the bad things I did on the way home. But anyway, this is a poem I read to Amby, and Amby, I just love it myself. It's called Cowboy Fencing Days. Now everybody knows what a fence is. It separates things coming in and keeps things coming out. By the state of Texas, a fence is to keep cattle out off your property, so your cattle will be able to eat their grass, your own grass. And it goes exactly like this. Like a cowboy that rides for the brand, living out in the west in the shade, sage, and sand. He moves along on a horse with a peaceful grace, yes, out in a big, wide open space. The cattle watch him as he rides, and they graze. He rides to check and mend fences for days. His thoughts are quite simple, yet very true. The sky he is under is his, it's clean and blue. But when you cross him too close, and you crowd him too close and tight, he will buck and scream with all his might. So please give him ample room to walk, but most of all, listen to him talk. Please never seek his help or advice, just to hear words that sound nice. You see, he is very proud, and it's quite true. He really wants to help you. So if you choose the path that only you want, and if you don't listen, he will just grunt. You see, he's a cowboy and proud, not anything like the rest of the crowd. So when this short note is read, that a cowboy is not short in the head, but he is trying to say to you that it would be nice to see him too. Please hear these words I say. This is the cowboy way.